Hello everyone, another YouTube video. How are you doing? In today's video, which is going to be my third ever Q&A, May 1 in 2020, May 1 in 2022, or something like on 2023. No big playlist for them obviously, because I mean it's not like a series, it's only been 3 so far. Anyway, yeah, we'll just jump straight into the video. Of course, before we start, can you please subscribe to the channel, as it does help me out a lot. So in number 1 is, I have 5 questions here, short and sweet, just how I like it. That sounded like there was a really dirty joke in there, but anyway. Will you keep the new upload schedule going? The answer to this is most definitely yes. What I said is exactly true when back in January I made that video about New Year, New Plan. Yes, in the short term it was more work to begin with for the force, rather than making a video on a Friday, rather than making a video on the Friday and uploading it on the Thursday. Spreading the work out, it was a bit daunting, just doing everything on a Sunday. Of course, making and uploading. However, long term, definitely yes. Like I said, it was for the better. But like I said, it's just nice, particularly now, like I said, lower 6th, I mean A levels. It's quite nice having like a full, Monday to Saturday, a full 6 days back to back, just for like schoolwork or just doing whatever. And then just on the Sunday morning, just making and uploading the YouTube video, it just makes more sense and just works. So yeah, I'll most definitely be keeping going for the future and definitely into next year and the year after. And this, of course, I decided to change it, which is completely fine. But I think if I do change it, even so, it will just still be everything on the one day. In number 2 is, this kind of links into the last one, number 2, will history and James Bond all be the main focus of the channel? Definitely, again, yes, the answer to this question is yes, it has been yes for quite a long time. I mean, yeah, look around you, literally, you've got James Bond posters, history stuff. A new history flipbook as well, I don't know if I've ever showed you this. It's a D-Day flipbook. I bought it at the Imperial War Museum, and I'm wearing a Spitfire belt right now. So yes, that speaks for itself, really, doesn't it? Yes, I will definitely. The main first channel was the history and James Bond. I mean, like I said, it took until about 2021, 6 years after I made the channel to start promptly focusing on James Bond and history. However, the main reason isn't because I was young. You just kind of experiment. I mean, if you look at literally every big YouTuber ever, PewDiePie, Dan VM, Mr. Beast, their early videos for the first 2 or 3 years, or even for me 6 years, about 5.5, 6 years, nothing to do with what they make now. If you get to a niche, towards just experiment. I mean, some of the elements are still going to be there, obviously. I mean, every video will never just be a history of James Bond video like this one. There will be holiday reviews, and maybe little Lego game reviews, or little Q&As, and YouTube fantasy videos, or philosophy videos thrown in between. Mental health awareness, etc. But yes, it will always be history and James Bond, which is what I love, and it just works for me and I like it. In number 3, it's quite an interesting question actually. Will you ever not cover a part of history for a specific reason in one of your YouTube videos? I would say yes, there will be some part of history I won't cover. I mean, for example, again, like I said about balancing between what I know and what other people have made. I mean, for example, D-Day. I know a lot about D-Day, I'm really interested in D-Day, but everyone else, Soul History Matters, have made a bunch of videos on D-Day, so I'm not going to make another one because A, the videos are better, and B, it's not very original, and it's kind of just, like I said, as much as I like it and then find it interesting, I'm not going to make videos that have been made 100 times before, am I? Like I said, they're probably better than mine, admittedly speaking. However, there are of course other reasons. I mean, I would quite like to make a video, for example, on, just generally, like I said, things like, I'd quite like a video on the history of Israel, the history of Palestine, or sort of British colonisation in Sudan, but I can't because it's slightly controversial and will definitely get me demonetised, taken down, or make a lot of people angry. So yeah, the reasons I would ever not make a YouTube video about a specific history, the reason I would ever not cover a specific part of history for different reasons, simply because it's too controversial, but been done many times before. In number 4 is my favourite period in history, most definitely it is 18th and 19th century, so British Empire, Napoleonic Wars, French Indochina conquest, decline of the Ottoman Empire, the Crimean War, definitely there. Basically anything 18th, 19th century, definitely my main favourite part of history, but again I like all history, so World War I, World War II. Also I've gone down the rabbit hole looking at Russian history at the moment. I'm really getting quite into that as well, and also the history of the Byzantine Empire, that's also quite interesting. Yeah, all history I like, but definitely specifically 18th, 19th century. I think it's just quite interesting to kind of, it's sort of, that transition between sort of pre-18th century kind of, times and leading into the modern period. It's quite nice to see how things have kind of changed in those 18th, 19th century, 150, 200 years. You know, from sort of, you know, hear the flint old musket, you have to bite the cartridge and it takes 3 minutes to load it to, oh look, a machine gun. So I mean, it's quite nice to see a big evolution in technology. Actually, 18th, 19th century, my favourite period in history. Last question in number 5. Will you ever redo or revisit a James Bond film review? Short answer no, long answer maybe. I mean, I don't intend to. I've made all those reviews and they were quite in depth and quite long, and I'm quite proud of them actually. They got quite a lot of views and people seem to like them. However, some of them like Moonraker and Tomorrow Never Dies, I would quite like to redo them. I don't feel like I got my full opinion out into them. But then again, I've made videos like, well, I ranked all my James Bond videos tonight in the video recently. I've ranked, you know, I'm making other James Bond videos in the past and making more in the future, which aren't just on the predominant film review, so like the 25 I made. So yeah, I don't think I ever will revisit one, but if I do, it will definitely be, like I said, Tomorrow Never Dies or Moonraker or perhaps From Russia with Love. All these James Bond films that could have made slightly better done, but hey, I mean, you live and learn, don't you? It doesn't matter, because I'm still making James Bond videos now, and that aren't covering topics like my opinions, which, like I said, are going in more depth anyway because I'm making more videos about it. So yes, that is it. That is my Q&A. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I will see you in the next YouTube video, which will be on a Wednesday. On Wednesday will be another one this week, another short one. Haven't made one of those in a while. So yeah, I'll see you then, and goodbye.